Well, thanks for the kind introduction, Paula Gardner, and welcome everyone. Thank you for listening to Elko Live today. This is the first Elko Area Chamber of Commerce show of the new year. Welcome, Billy Crapo.
Thank you for having me. Happy New Year. We're so excited. 2026 is going to be amazing.
It is going to be another amazing year, I think. And the Chamber, always so inspiring. Lots of support for our existing 700 plus Chamber members.
I know, and it just keeps growing. Katie Ashley's doing a fantastic job bringing in new members, and people are just walking in the door. We've had so many that are just referrals from other Chamber members saying, you need to be a member of the Chamber. And so we love that.
And another reason for you to love the Elko Area Chamber, even if you're not a member, Business After Hours tonight is going to be fantastic, Billy. We get to go behind the scenes at Komatsu.
I know, we're excited, and they are excited. So it's been a minute since we've done anything out there. We went out and did a ribbon cutting for their new machinery that they had out front, which was fun and great attendance. But this is now something open to the public. We're going to be in their warehouse, and so there'll be signage and when you go up there, where you will park and whatnot. But we're really excited to be with them, and they've been stepping up. They sponsored our ghost tours this year, and so they're really looking to get out into the community and doing more things. And so they have a temporary general manager right now, Dwayne, that came here from Arizona, and so he's been out there doing the things, and it's important. He feels it's very important to be part of our community, and as the Chamber, we love that.
We love what this facility brings to the sophistication. This is state of the art. This is a world-renowned facility, Billy. I understand they brought in engineers specifically for this project. They lived here. They built this plant. They trained people for at least a couple of years. It's significant, and we as a community get to look behind the scenes. They make some of the autonomous mining machinery.
Yes, so it's really exciting what they do, and for them to be able to teach us more and make us more aware of everything that's happening out there. State-of-the-art facilities. So we're hoping that everybody can join us. This is free and open to the public. You do not have to be a Chamber member. Just come on out and see what Komatsu is doing, see what the Chamber is doing. We would love to have food and network with you, and so please join us tonight, 5:30 out at Komatsu, and they are located at 441 P&H Drive. So going out past the airport, you won't miss it.
Yeah, it is. It's a huge building. You can see from the interstate. This is a chance again to go inside, and I would think it would be inspiring to even younger people, Billy, considering opportunities and careers in mining, because people still have this idea that there's a lot of drudgery. It is hard work and it is on site, but there's so much technology involved in mining anymore, and it's pretty exciting what they're doing in the future.
Yes, very exciting. So, like I said, please join us tonight.
All right, that'll be at Komatsu beginning at 5:30 p.m., 5:30 to 7. Come as you are. Again, you don't have to be a Chamber member, but Komatsu is hosting, so it's going to be a wonderful night.
Yeah, and Luciano's is catering, so you get double great right there.
Nice, definitely. We love Erin and all of her efforts and how she continues to contribute to the community, Billy. That's great news.
Yes. So we love that. We love that they're reaching out to other Chamber members that are doing the food and drinks and all of that. So.
Yep, it's an important part of being a Chamber member is getting to network. So what else do you have on your list? I want to make sure we get to everything.
We have all kinds of things, but yesterday we had our Chamber board retreat where we planned 2026, and so we had our brand new board members joining us. It was one of our most inspiring meetings. It was just so positive, and people are so excited, and we're going to be adding some new things and working with the community more. We're trying to make more of a presence out in Carlin. So we've been servicing Carlin for a long time, but we haven't had a presence out there. So we're going to be doing some more things out in Carlin as well, and encouraging everybody to go out. They have new businesses out there. They have new restaurants out there. There's growth. They're building new homes. And so we're going to encourage people to check out Carlin a little bit more, and make sure that they realize that it's not just this little stop to get some gas and go to work or keep going on the interstate. Carlin has some great things, and they have some great events and people that are putting their time and efforts into there. Boys and Girls Club is now there. They're getting ready to launch their splash pad and all kinds of different exciting things happening in Carlin. So
I know Nevada Gold Mines considers Carlin the gateway to, of course, the richest gold reserves in North America, and they've made some investment. They would also love to encourage the community, as you said. Carlin, just like every other municipal, county budget, state, school district right now, Billy, going through some financial woes, a little stress there, but the more support we can give, the more sales tax that we generate.
Exactly. And people think that Carlin is so far away, but people also think Spring Creek is so far away. It's 20 miles to Carlin, so it's just a little jaunt. It's a little drive, but we've had opportunities to go out there to the TA Express and do ribbon cutting and have lunch at the new restaurant there. And I've heard of several people that are like, we're just driving out to Carlin to go to Carl's Jr. and those kind of things.
Exactly.
So they have some great new restaurants, like I said, and places out there. They have the Pizza Factory too, which is so good.
Their calzones are so good. Yes. It is definitely worth that little trip. And think about it this way. You can take friends and family, go to the California Trail Interpretive Center, enjoy that, and then zip over to Carlin to have your lunch or dinner.
Absolutely. And I encourage people to really check out Facebook and their different events, because they put on some amazing events out there as well. And so, like I said, we're just going to try to bridge that connection and make more of a presence and try to do more things for the Carlin community as well.
Oh, Billy, that's wonderful. I'm not at all surprised. Reaching out to Carlin this is such great timing. At their council meeting last night, there was a proposal, because again, they're in money saving mode. They were looking at possibly, bringing on county law enforcement, the arrangement that Wells has, but their community stood up and said no.
Yeah. I loved that. I did love that. They do need to get their audio fixed a little bit for their their meetings, but I think Cameron Kinney coming in as the new mayor. He's young, he's excited, he wants to get things done. He works at the mines as well, and understands the importance of families in Carlin and that kind of thing, because he's raising a young family there as well. So we're excited for things that are going to happen, but I was very impressed with their community standing up and saying, this is what we want, and we want law enforcement that cares about our community, that is here, that has those relationships, and good for them.
Yep, good for them. It worked. And now we're going to be working to help them to support their senior center, for example, all the things that the municipality's providing. I think once they realize that they have the strength of the Elko community supporting them too, they'll probably feel a lot better. So great job, the chamber.
So we're going to reach out, but we recently just did the ribbon cutting for Boys and Girls Club as well. And so to see that happening there, and then the growth that'll be going in, and the services that they'll be able to provide for Carlin as well is extremely important.
Yep. So don't give up. Dig in.
Yes.
This is the time.
I get it. Yes.
Billy Crapo is Elko Area Chamber CEO, and we're talking about some New Year goals after an inspiring retreat that the Chamber had yesterday for the Board of Directors, a mix of incoming and veteran directors.
Absolutely. And so one of the things we also did kind of a recap, which we will continue working on these events, but recapping our December was fantastic. It was busy, nonstop. My gals were top of the line doing all the things. We had our Light Up the Night Christmas tree lighting, which we had between 450, 500 people in attendance. We had the ambassadors serve cocoa all night and always volunteer and always do all of the great things. Matt McCarty lit our tree. Him and Laura lit the tree. The choraleers, of course, are always amazing. Chip Stone was there doing all of the music, all of the sound. So we just had so many great sponsors and those kind of things, but it's just a heartwarming experience. It's like, oh, this is started. We're kicking off Christmas. Santa was there. Brandy Betancourt with Elusive Images has done free Santa photos for us for years, and they're truly just free Santa photos. She doesn't charge at all. And so it was just such a wonderful night to move into the next week. Snowflake Festival. I cannot say enough about Snowflake Festival. This was our first time, and it's like, we've got to do this. We've got to do it big, and we did it big.
You did it big. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that parade. I mean, something like 80 entries?
We had like 80 entries. It went forever. There was so many people. There were so many people downtown, and we had our stocking stuffer stroll where the little kids could purchase a stocking and then go to different businesses. There was 20 different businesses participating, and I purchased 1,000 stockings and I ran out.
Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of little kiddos. Yeah. That's an old-fashioned Christmas.
Absolutely. And this year, Lori, Ayala stepped up with Ruby's, and we had reindeer games at Ruby's for the kids. Yes, it's a bar, but you know what? It wasn't a bar then.
It wasn't.
And we had tables, and we had crafts, and we had games, and she had a 10-foot snow globe that the kids could go into. And I say kids, but there were so many adults in there going into the snow globe, and it was just a fun feeling, and the kids were having so much fun, and it was family time, and you could see grandmas doing the stuff with the kids and the parents doing stuff with the kids. It wasn't just here, dump your kids off. It was families doing things together, and that's what we wanted.
Yep, it was a beautiful celebration. Great way to really enjoy that spirit of the season, Billy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was like, we're bringing it back. We're bringing Snowflake Festival back. It used to be really big when we could close off roads and all that.
Yeah.
That's a lot to do anymore, but we're getting there. And it was for our first time. I'm very proud and very pleased with my board that stepped up, that volunteered, and my staff, of course, top of the line. And so Snowflake Festival, we survived it. We did it. It was amazing. And then the next week we had our Christmas party, our chamber Christmas party. And we were probably about almost 300 people.
It was huge.
It was huge.
It was like I kind of stood in one space.
Everything was so many people, and so many people that it was the first time I've ever met them.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That they were new so-and-so, or they were new members and different things like that. And so we had a lot of new faces, and it was just fantastic.
And, I also met someone at the museum for the chamber party, and they were new to the event and said, they lived here for some time, but they had never gone. And they were so pleased because they said this chamber is very inclusive. There are so many things you do for free, which they couldn't believe.
Yeah.
And that networking is important because they were able to meet some other people that, even though they're retired, it made a big difference to them. So,
yep, absolutely. So I encourage people, even if they're just moved to our community and aren't even with a business, join us at our events. It's a great way to meet people, to meet businesses, learn about different things. And honestly, it's just a great place to make friends.
Yeah, definitely. Elko Area Chamber of Commerce. Again, just to remind you, 5:30 at the Komatsu facility at 441 P&H Drive. That's tonight. So you'll have a chance to mix and mingle just the way that we described.
Yes, absolutely. And I will, of course, because we always have something going on, this is our quiet time now. Fall used to be, and fall and winter used to be our quiet time. And this is our little bit of quiet time, not really quiet, but we are working on our home show, 47th annual home show. So that will be May 9th and 10th, and Megan has it up on elkonevada.com. If you would like to be a vendor, we are looking for vendors right now. We usually have about 100 vendors. It's definitely the largest vendor event in Elko, and so it's our annual event, Mother's Day weekend, and we are very excited for the event to happen again. I think it's really good for especially small businesses to get out there and get their name out there. A lot of realtors are there as well, but a lot of people that do siding and windows and those kind of things. So if you have home improvements coming on, but there we also have craft area for the kids, and we have home-based businesses and cottage businesses, so you can buy delicious breads and things like that as well. So there's just a whole menagerie of all the different things, and something for mom, something for dad. You can buy an RV, you can buy a vehicle, you can
Buy a hot tub.
you can buy a hot tub, you can buy a hot dog, you can buy so we have
true.
we have food, we have all kinds of fun things, and then free raffles and free giveaways, and we always partner with Home Depot, so we always have some great items that we have for a free giveaway. And so it's just come in and sign up, and then of course all the different vendors have all kinds of fun giveaways and swag and all the treasures.
All the treasures, all the things. And it is, as Billy Crapo described, the largest vendor event in Elko, from home improvement to decor, the food. It's just this fun, really fresh atmosphere. People bring in their new stuff, so you get to see what's new for the
it's
season.
all fun. So again,
Cool.
May 9th and 10th. And so if you are looking to be a vendor, we are open for vendors.
All right. Give the Elko Area Chamber a call. You can visit elkonevada.com.
Yeah, and
Perfect.
Megan, of course, is in charge, and she is working on, this year will be her 9th year at the chamber.
Oh,
Yeah.
Megan.
Yes,
Wow.
I know. So she's so awesome.
She is so awesome. All of your staff.
So on
Yeah.
top of working on that, of course, she is also does our events, but she also does sales. And so she is working on, we always start at the beginning of the year, doing advertising packages. So we have packages, we have advertising that we have, sponsorships available. If you want to buy a table at Sherman Dinner, you can put this all in a package, and you can either do monthly payments on it, you can pay it all at once and be done for the whole year. She makes it very convenient. She throws in some freebie things and works with you on packages. And we have quite a few members, but it is open to anyone. It doesn't have to be a huge package. It can be maybe you want to do two or three things, but you want to be able to break it down to only a monthly payment. We have that available, and Megan works with you extremely well on not just selling you whatever, selling you things that are right for your business.
Exactly. It's tailored. You get that kind of service. So, I mean, when you think about the variety in 700 Elko area, because again, going as far as Carlin, Spring Creek, even Wells, picking up members there, the reach is huge, that it's definitely tailored to each individual business, whether large or small.
Yeah. So she is amazing, and we'll work with you on all of that. And if you're interested in being a member of the chamber, Katie Ashley, when she meets with you and goes over benefits, will have information on these packages in there as well. But speaking about being a member of the chamber, or if you're already a member of the chamber, my gals are going to be doing our first Lunch and Learn of the year will be February 24th at the chamber from noon to 1:30, depending on how many questions and those kind of things. But my gals, so Katie Bauckham, Katie Ashley, Megan McKelly, my three staff, they're going to be running the Lunch and Learn, and they're just going to dive deep into member benefits, what we have available, answer any questions. And so this is a great time if you're a chamber member to just come in and get brushed up on all of your benefits and making sure that you're taking advantage of everything that we have available. Or if you are just interested in joining the chamber or want to actually know what the chamber does, please join us.
So that will be February 24th, and that's upstairs at Sherman?
It's upstairs at the Sherman Station.
All right.
So, and then we also will record it and have the video on our YouTube channel. So if you don't know that the chamber has a YouTube channel, so you can follow us on there
a lot
as
of
well.
Great things on there.
We do member highlights, and so Katie will go in and video and interview different people, businesses, those kind of things. And so they're all on there. And so our Lunch and Learns are recorded and put on there if you can't join us.
The Sherman Station itself is this gorgeous attraction, visitor center, and working in close collaboration with the E-Center, our Convention and Visitors Authority and Conference Center, Billy. So just the benefit of having access to those buildings, whether indoors or out, is also an immense perk of being a chamber member.
Absolutely. So our upstairs meeting room is available for our chamber members, no charge. So if you need to have meetings and different things, we have Adventures in Wood is doing a class up there right now. They're doing a little craft project, and she's got a handful of people that are there doing some craft projects. And tomorrow, Safety First is going to be doing CPR classes and safety training classes up there. And so last week I had Nevada Gold Mines up there with their Indian Affairs Committee meeting, because sometimes they just like to be off site and they can have a great place. And as a chamber member, you do not have to pay for it.
Wow, that's great.
And this year, one of our projects that we use with Sherman Station funds is to improve the upstairs room and update the technology and just make it we're going to work on getting like a fridge up there and different things, so it's easier for people when they want to have meetings and really advertise it and promote it more, that we have this free space for our chamber members.
Oh, that's great. A little extra space for catering.
Yes, that kind of a thing.
Okay,
and so
perfect.
Yeah, so we're just working on, and I'll be honest, I sometimes use it as a dumping grounds for all the stuff from the events. And so
I saw an interesting mannequin when I was there on Monday.
I have things, and so we're working on getting all of that organized, and so it's a really kind of more of a meeting room type space instead of just like you're in my event space. But it's all good. But it really is an awesome space upstairs, and all of it's wood and all of the things. And there is a restroom upstairs and all that kind of thing. Yeah. The downfall is we are not ADA compliant. So.
Yeah, that's the only. It is a historic building, and there is a great gift shop downstairs. By the way, it is an official visitor center, so you always find a friendly, smiling, helpful person when you open the door at the Sherman Station. So
yeah, and we have original piano from Sherman Station. It was Mary Walther's
Really?
piano, and her great granddaughter donated it back to the chamber. And so we do have that piano, which is absolutely gorgeous. You can't even tell it was from the 1900s. And we also have her great grandma's piano book that was signed in the 1900s. And then we also have her mother's, and then one of her sisters. So another one of the Walther sisters, their Bibles that they signed from the 1900s as well, which was such a beautiful gift to us.
Really, it's such an important part of our area history, the Sherman Station and the Walter family. You can find that. You can take a tour, take your time. Again, it's all included in the Sherman Station. You don't have to be a chamber member.
Yeah.
Just drop on by.
So
during
drop on
business
by.
hours.
During the winter, we keep the outside buildings closed
Yes.
up. But come April, we have the Elko Lions, not the Lions, the
Elks.
The Elks.
The other animals.
The other animals, the other group, which are so
Yes.
great. So the Great Basin Elks come and help me and my staff, and we clean out all the buildings, we clean the grounds, we get everything ready for visitors, and we do that on the Clean Up Green Up weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And so they spend a lot of time helping us and getting everything ready. So come April, then we have all the buildings open, and you can look in there and see all of the antiques from the Walter family. And so it's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. This is the community we live in, of course, describing the Sherman Station, which is headquarters for the Elko Area Chamber of Commerce. Talking with Billy Crapo today, our CEO, as we're headed into this new year with lots of exciting things. I want to make sure I get to your list. I had just a couple things. You may already have them.
I just want to throw out again a reminder, our collaboration with the Convention Center. ECVA, Annette and her crew are just amazing, and we have partnered with them with our calendar of events. And so if you post something on elkonevada.com, if you're a chamber member and you post something on our calendar of events, it will automatically be shared with the Convention Center as well. And so you're getting dual purpose with your event. And the calendar that they had that we now are sharing with them is awesome. It has photos and it has all of the information. And then if you put something on exploreelko.com onto their calendar, if you are a chamber member, because we do chamber member benefits, it will automatically send over to us, and we will get that added to ours as well. And so there's a lot of, especially if chamber members are getting dual purpose out of this, but it's really nice to see how many people are now taking advantage of our calendar events on our website, because it's the top place for you to go with either the chambers or the convention centers, and to find out what's truly happening in our community.
Yeah, we were having such a collision course before, and now this, there are two, as she's mentioned, elkonevada.com is the chamber website. You don't have to be a chamber member to go click on that. Mm-hmm. If you want to utilize the calendar as a benefit, then that's for chamber members. But exploreelko.com, that is the one that's free. It's a community calendar, free to participate, and it's so user-friendly.
It is so user-friendly.
Yeah, I use it every day.
Yes. And it's catching to the eye, and it's like, oh, look at that. Look at that.
You click on it, and then it takes you can go to their website, the event. I mean, so many details.
Yeah. Even I just clicked on ours today before here, and I was like, wow.
Oh, we're busy.
Look at how many people have posted on here. That makes me happy.
Yes, that's what we're here for, to help make life easier, believe it or not, and inspire you. And whether you're a creative person or a business, or you're all the above. I mean, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, we hope that you can find it on the calendar, or you can create an event, because you might also look on there and say, hey, we don't have this. Why don't we think about it?
Yeah, why isn't somebody doing this? Or I love that this event's happening that somebody's doing, and maybe you can collaborate with them.
Yes.
I think there's collaboration in this community is good. And I think that instead of this person doing this and this, if we can all work together on different things, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, very successful. We've proven that time and time again. Yes. Anything else that's on your
Mainly,
list
I just
today?
wanted to throw out, because my Megan is Into the Woods.
I know.
Up, and so is your daughter.
I know. I'm so excited. She gets to play the evil stepmother.
I know.
So I said, is that a stretch for you?
Yeah. So Into the Woods is coming. The first, I don't even know the dates exactly. First 2 weekends in March.
Yep. I've got my e-center calendar here.
So
these are free. I've got my paper calendar because I'm not as fast with the technology.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
So she's doing rehearsals right now, and of course, she gets to sing as well. And I don't know if
Yes.
people realize that Megan is a beautiful
She
singer.
is an incredible singer.
And I know that and I'm not sure who all is in the cast, but I know that CJ Anderson is in there as well. And so
There are some rock stars for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, and so it's that first Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so March 5th through the 7th, and then the 12th through the 14th, it looks
Yes.
like. So,
yeah. So it's exciting. So
really exciting,
I
Billy.
just love the fact that we have so many theater groups going on and
Yes.
so many things happening, and the high school is doing all of theirs, and out in Spring Creek as well. And so we have anything from children to adults that are doing all of these shows, and they're top-notch shows. I think
They
people
are top-notch.
really need to branch out, and even if they've never been to a show, I drugged my husband to the Birdcage years ago, and he was just like, this was the greatest thing.
It was enthralled, and
Yeah.
you know the players, and that was a small space at the museum. I mean, we have so many venues, so many players, people who want to do things. You're right. I mean, theater is so vibrant here.
And it's just growing and growing, and all the different places that people have it, and the different facilities. So you're at DLC, you're at the stage door, you're at the museum, the new arts building, at the convention center. So there's just all over, and of course at GBC on the campus, there's just so many places now, and the growth is amazing.
And have you noticed the quality and caliber of music that we're attracting? I know on January 24th, Elko Community Concerts is doing the Floyd, the tribute, Pink Floyd tribute. And they do have some single tickets available. They want to sell out the place. So if you're a season pass holder, you're set. If you want to buy a single ticket, it's $25, Billy, and it's Saturday, January 24th. You know it'll be incredible because Casey and the crew are just setting up Performing Arts Building at the high school. Yeah, it'll be great.
And it's just different. And then I know Boys and Girls Club are bringing in several different concerts.
they just posted their schedule.
I know Quiet Riot's coming.
Yeah.
They've been to Elko before, but
they're a hair band.
I
If
know.
you got you
It's
look
like-
that one up. It's a hair band. And then I just saw where Chip Stone has put together an Eagles tribute, and they're coming on Wednesday, April 1st, and that'll be at the Performing Arts Building. This when they're family friendly, indoors. I mean, it's just going to be a safe, quality experience.
Yes,
for
absolutely.
everybody. So
So
exciting.
I love that. I love all the things that are happening with Elko, and I just love that there's a focus on family-friendly events as well, and we're hoping to add some more things, family and things for the kids as well in 2026. So we'll see what we can do. We had some great brainstorming, so now if we can get it to come to fruition. But we really do have families are important.
Absolutely, especially as the older we get, the more we realize we're doing what we're doing for them as much as anything. And just a couple of quick notes too. Cowboy Poetry Gathering is January 26th through the 31st, and that is going to be huge. Taking up all these different spaces.
It's such a great event.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it's throughout the entire community. Almost everywhere you go, somebody's participating. And then just tossing out one more reminder, we really appreciate the work the Elko Area Chamber does in the election cycle, because filing will open in March and then let it begin again.
Absolutely. So we will be doing forums again.
Yes. Yeah. So if you are interested, the mayor's seat will be available. Reese Keener is termed. Otherwise, I'm sure he would love to serve. But then we have two positions, and they're all at-large seats. So we don't have to get into, but the mayor's at-large, and then the two, and they're nonpartisan.
Yes.
So, So get in there.
Get in there. So if you want to be part of this, make sure you get in there. And like I said, we will be having forums, so we will be able to help people make the right decision.
Right. Make a good, informed decision. And as always, Elko Broadcasting Company will be there. We appreciate that the Chamber, Katie Ashley films those and puts those up on the YouTube channel for the Chamber. So the information is available to all the media. It's great to go in person. You can submit questions in advance of the forum. That's appreciated. Government Affairs Committee, I think, works on these forums, Billy, but it's an important part of our civic engagement and our responsibilities and our stewardship.
Absolutely.
So we want good people representing us all the way around. So it's your opportunity. Well, another great visit with you,
Yes, thanks,
inspiring.
Lori.
Oh,
Thank you,
Billy.
Thank you.
I can't thank you enough for creating the environment that you create, and how you, if anything ever negative were to come Billy's way, she's just like a superwoman. She just deflects it. It's just like,
it's
"Phew,
okay.
phew,
That's
it's
okay.
okay."
I did get one complaint about Snowflake Festival.
Oh no.
That there was too many people. And I'm like, I will take that all day long.
I was going to say, is it that there were too many people? Because some
Yep.
of us get a little grumpy, don't we?
But there was too many people.
I had to park a half a block away.
But you know what? If that's what I'm going to get, that's what I'm going to get.
That
and
is
there
fact.
was not perfect. We had things, but
Oh, Billy.
it
no.
was
Yeah.
so I'm really good with constructive criticism.
Exactly.
Because I understand you can't, that's how you learn.
That's right.
That's how you do. I'm a good fixer.
You
so
are
it's okay.
a good Billy the Fixer. That's the new theme for 2026. Spirits are bright heading into this new year. Elko Area Chamber of Commerce CEO Billy Crapo, our fearless leader, all things business, and we appreciate you so much.
Well, I appreciate you as well.
Thank you, listeners, for joining us for Elko Live today here on KELK.